Hey, hey, hey. Hello, Instagram. We're back for another Where They At Wednesday. Why does this look like this? Brighten that thing up. Okay. It's me and you right now, Larry. Let me add you in. They can tune in as they come in. Hey, Jamar. Thank you for tuning in. It's Where
Good
They At Wednesday.
afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hey, hey,
How you doing?
Chevrolet.
How you doing?
You look
Salam.
cute.
Thank you. I try. You know.
Your earrings is festive. My earrings is festive like your shirt.
Oh man, I wish I was somewhere in Miami right now. I'm just gonna
Who
think
you
about
telling?
it.
It's
I'm gonna
overcast
think
like a
about it.
mug.
Yeah.
Hey, Beyond Basic. Okay. Today's Where They At Wednesday. I have been anticipating this one. I just feel like everything I plan to ask is just going to burst forth all at once.
Ask away. Ask me anything.
All right, we are here. Looks like my thingy, these ain't working, but that's fine. So we're here with Larry Brooks. He is the man behind the Aquafresh water brand, which is
Definitely.
actually my new favorite water, by the way. And I'm not just saying that because
Appreciate it.
number one, black owned. Number two, Bay Area
Very black.
black owned business. And number three, just as good, if not better than most of them that are on the shelf, period. Like, it's what it is. A lot of those
Definitely.
taste like puddle water in a bottle, and I like I like
I'm glad you're saying it. I'm glad you're mentioning that because we're gonna get into that.
Yes, please do. And I actually used to work for a water distribution company, so I'll be able to follow you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, Aquafresh is a new water brand out here from the Bay Area. This is Larry Brooks. He owns it. So let's talk a little bit about what led you to start this. Because as long as I've known you, you've had like 43 jobs. You
Yeah.
keep it rolling. You keep
Mm-hmm.
it popping. And
Definitely.
now you're like, you know what? Boom, here we are. So tell me how you got rolling.
Okay. What's funny about that, right? And I'm gonna tell you the same way I gotta tell everybody else. It started with a bet. For me personally, I'm a type of person, and you know me, I'm gonna take my glasses off. Don't tell me what I can't do.
Right.
Don't never tell me what I can't do because all it's gonna do is light a fire into my ass.
Mm.
So I'll tell you the story behind it. Short, in Walmart, with everything going on, it's been a shortage of water supply.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm in here conversating with a friend, and I'm basically saying, like, man, this is ridiculous. We really ain't got no water, man. This is horrible. And I don't know what we're gonna do. I was like, man, this is just, it's just crazy how we ain't got no water, man. I'm like, man, shit. If I could change it, I would. So a buddy of mine, what you would change? It ain't like you can have your own water.
Who can't have their
Oh,
own water?
okay. 3 weeks later, I had my own water.
Uh,
Yeah,
Aquafresh.
Aquafresh. Yeah. So don't
And
never
so
tell
how?
me. But I thank him though, because without him, I wouldn't have it.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need that. I
Yeah.
mean, this whole situation here with me myself legally not being able to work.
Yeah.
They're threatening our license and stuff. It just put a whole new perspective on some stuff
Mm-hmm.
and kind of gave a little push to some things that were already in the works, but just
Definitely.
needed an
The
extra
fire.
go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely the push. Yeah.
So with Aquafresh,
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks later, you had your brand. I mean, I have some. I just finished a bottle. I would pull the bottle out the trash, but I don't. I
Hey,
might
that's a good
anyway.
thing. That's a good thing if it's in the trash. That's a good thing. That means you drunk it.
Yeah,
I
because
appreciate
I
it.
mean, I done drank it. Let me see. Is it in
Yeah.
here? So tell me how we can find you. I know on Instagram. Do we just DM you? Because I mean, I know you. I just text you and
For
was like, I
for
need that.
for me, right. For me right now, I want to keep it as personal as possible. I
Yeah.
understand the thing with websites and everybody has a website, but I want you to be able to communicate with me. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to put your hands on me, you want to call me and say, hey, this is what I ain't feeling it. Okay, let me take care of you personally.
Right.
You don't have to reach out to somebody else or deal with a digital or email or that type of platform to be like some old basic response. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to take care of you and you can holler at me. I'll reimburse you or however you
At
feel.
least for now. At least for now, while you're
At least
able
for
to
now.
maintain that.
Right, like
Yeah. That's
as I'm
the point.
independent.
That's
At some point,
required.
yeah, it might have to be a little more extra added into it. But so yeah, email me. I have my direct phone number on there, and you want to put in a request. I got a Cash App, everything. I just didn't want to have to be juggling multiple pages at the time.
Yeah.
So for right now, especially with my busy work schedule. I want to be able to communicate and answer people's replies directly and people's requests
And
directly.
And so if we follow you at the Waterboy 510, we can have all that contact information available.
Exactly. It's definitely
So
available right on my
Instagram,
page.
Waterboy 510.
Yes, it is.
That's where y'all can get it. And so, and are you doing pickups or deliveries? Because I know you
Doing all
work.
that.
So how's that working for you?
I'm doing, for me, it's working out fine. You know, whatever, you know, we get together, we get a time frame. You need me to send it to you, I will send it to you. That's fine. You know, but if it's more convenient for you to pick it up, or it's more, you know, would you like me to drop it off for you? I can do that too. You know, it's willings and ways to you know, make shit happen. Look, there you go. The 32-ounce mini jug. There you go.
It's very convenient. It looks like an itty bitty little gallon.
Yeah.
But it's definitely more than swallow. I done already slurped down a couple of them. And I've shared with friends. If it was nasty, I wouldn't drink it, I promise.
I appreciate that.
What goes into, or what went into getting this going for you to be like, you can't tell me nothing, and 3 weeks later have it up and rolling?
The first thing I did is as I was heading home that day, I started Googling. I was like, okay, so what is it? What is the process of coming out for not only just with water, but just your own brand of water? And what's the biggest thing for a crisper taste? Because we all drunk different waters, and some people like this water, some people don't. As far as the CDAs and the MCLs for water regulations, is the very bare minimum with the larger companies. And so basically, it's a difference between clean water and filtered water. It's a difference.
Yeah.
So people, as you know, coming from the water industry, you know there's a big difference. So some people, they're like, oh, this water nasty. That's because they did the bare minimum to filter it. So it's a lot of steel. It's a lot of steel still in it, like metal. So they do it's like they strain it one time, and okay, that's good with the FDA. Okay, cool, we can bottle it up. But for me, I'm taking another step as in cleaning it. I want all of that out of here because I want you to have a pure taste. That's why my water is so clear.
Yeah.
So I'm getting rid of all of that.
And it stays cool for a while too, because mine been in the car.
Right.
And I noticed that just from my own experience, having had water from birth, some stuff, some water, it's like when you have it in a certain environment, it warm up real fast. And then some of the other ones,
and you know what I'm sorry to cut you off. You know what you're tasting? You're tasting those bacteria and those metals that's inside that water because it's warming up. And now you're starting to taste it. So when you taste that, I ain't gonna say no names, that other water, it's not nasty.
I'll say it. I hate Arrowhead, and I always have.
That's the number one most complaint about water.
Yes.
They do the very bare minimum to clean their water.
Surprisingly, when I worked in the water industry, they were our biggest competitor. And I'm like, how? But they also had lower prices. Exactly.
So they do that bare minimum.
So now that we know that we can get good quality water from one of our brothers right here in the Bay Area, pickup or delivery, just follow the Waterboy 510 and you can get in contact with him. What's next? What you got going on in the future?
You know what? For me, it's gonna be next month, and sorry, COVID-19. I had to rub my face. For me,
Dasani is one of them. Brandon's like, say the names of the water. Dasani.
Oh, he didn't say the name. Dasani.
Dasani is not the greatest. I cannot stand Arrowhead. I've always felt like it tastes like puddle water, and I've tasted puddle water. I'm from the east side of San Jose, and we used to go outside. So I've tasted.
Outside, on trees, swinging on trees, right? Definitely.
Exactly.
Right.
There's that.
All that.
But
put my water hose down.
Yeah. Right. Put your mouth on the water hose too. But he has Aquafresh, and it is delicious, and I like it. Matter of fact, Brandon, I gave you a bottle. Yummers. How'd you like that? So you said next month.
Oh,
next month.
So in June, I love spicy food. And so for me, even as a kid, I always liked hot sauce. Always loved hot sauce. Right. I'm big. You know, majority of us being, we're in the hood and African American. Most of us, I ain't gonna say all, love hot sauce.
We like flavor.
There you go. We'll put it that way. And yeah, so I was like, you know what? I can come out with my own hot sauce because I enjoy it almost on all my food. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna start my own thing with the hot sauce. It's gonna be called HellaHot sauce.
HellaHot sauce. So you're speaking my language. I'm not going to say what just happened inside of me when you said that, but just know it was real deep and personal. It was real deep and personal. So I'll be sure to give me some of that too. So are we going to be able to contact you the same way for the HellaHot hot sauce coming out?
The same way. So, and I'm also in the process, and like I was just saying, with as far as the websites, I want to be a little more hands-on. At this point, I'm pretty much ranging out of that. So I'm gonna come up with a website, and I'm gonna combine both. And so for a lot of my customers for now, if you buy at least 5 waters, I'm gonna add a bottle of hot sauce in there with it.
Oh, okay.
So just
yeah. You know what it reminds me of? And I was talking to another friend who has a business who I'll be speaking with on Where They Went at Wednesday in the future.
Okay.
But it's like the dope game. You give them the first one first. You give them first one free first.
You get a little sample, right. Yeah, right.
Give them the first one free.
And you come back for your bundle.
Come back for the rest of them.
Yeah, we're going to go there. Yeah.
Next time, bring your money, though. Bring your money next time.
All of it.
We need that. Yeah. All of that money. I don't mind paying for my first one. What did I bought? A 12-pack from you. Because
I bought a 12-pack.
Yeah, that was my first that was my first purchase. But I don't mind. I feel like we're going to spend the money anyway with these companies that don't mind putting fluoride and chlorine and all these other things in our water.
I'm telling you, I'm taking that extra step to give you guys this purified, clean water. You hold my bottle of water up to that sun. It's clear. You've seen it. You've tasted it. You've touched it.
Yeah, and it doesn't have the little floaties in there and them little bubbles and all of that. It's water.
Not at all. And I also take the time to sanitize my bottles, especially even outside of COVID-19. I take the time to do that because that does matter too.
Yeah, it does.
You got these $1 million machines is just moving bottles along, capping it, moving along, capping it, and you have somebody monitoring it, making sure nothing drops in it or the label's not crooked and shit like that. They don't really care about what you're drinking.
Right.
As long as they get their water in, and it's yeah, I'm telling you, the people don't care about you. They already don't care. And here it is. I also, and next month, and make a plan to. I gotta find out who I come in contact with. And I know you're the perfect person to talk to. I want to send 100 bottles to Flint, Michigan, because they still out there struggling with their water. And which is a horrible thing. Still, the people still in.
They were sending them that Nestle water too, with all them that stuff, and I was about to say bullshit. I guess I did say it.
Right. So yeah, that's what it is. It might
but you know what? But yeah, we can figure that out because I know that there were people that were sending things there.
I did.
And there was a gentleman who had a water filtration system that somebody went and broke into and broke down. But we can't stop helping each other, and that's why I continue to stay in communication with you and others, because at the end of the day, these small businesses, this Where They At Wednesday is something small that we can do to keep each other going. This is our economy. This is our community. This is our future.
Right. This is the new world
for ourselves. Exactly. So I appreciate you, all that you're doing.
Thank you.
I appreciate your product and your drive just as a person, as a young man out here.
All right.
And
I ain't too young no more, but you know.
Listen, don't get at me. So I have a question. This may be a little personal.
Go ahead, brother.
So with all these things that you do, and you have your reasons for doing it, do you ever encounter people that are like, oh, well, you're single and you don't have kids. Why do you go so hard?
For me, I want to put myself in a position by the time I'm 45 to be able to retire. So every year, as you know, I still work 2 jobs. Up on my 401k every year, percentage of my 401k every year, and I want to be able in a position to where I live off my product.
Yes.
That's a goal for me to say, I live off me. I want to be able to, when I retire or maybe I might take on something else because, as you know, I am a certified USA boxing coach. So, and that's
aren't you a champion in some of those arenas or something? I don't know about boxing.
I trained with a lot of champions. I wasn't necessarily a champion. I'm a champion with life because boxing saved me from the streets.
There we go.
So no belt they ever could have gave me, whether WBC, WBA, WBO, or IBF, could have ever measured what boxing has done for me. It got me right mentally and physically, and the connections. I end up, without even being a world champion, I ended up training 2 NFL athletes. And And right now, I don't know if he's watching, my nephew is a part of the Olympic team. He's the number 152 pounder in the United States. So that's done more for me than any belt could do.
And so some of that discipline, or most of that discipline, was driving you and allowing you to be able to manage your time and your ideas and really just execute the things that come up in your heart.
Yep, definitely. And surrounding myself with people with the same orientation, the same goals, the same drive, the same energy. Definitely. You know, I love a lot of my people, a lot of my friends, but that's very important. Because if the people around you, okay, this may be your best friend, and if that person is saying, "Oh man, you ain't," man, it's always something, right? Listen a little closely. They're telling you how they really feel. Oh man, I'm just bullshitting. No, you're not. Your mouth is saying that, but your spirit is telling me something else.
Right. And oftentimes they're telling you how they feel about themselves. It's like, oh, you can't do that. No, you can't do that.
I don't believe in the word can't. I don't believe in it.
And the reason why you can't do it is because you already said that you can't. You believe that you can't.
You broke mentally first. Now you broke physically. I can't spell can't. How do you spell it? Do you know? I don't know. I don't ever spell it.
I mean, they taught us in school, so I kind of can.
I guess I don't. Yeah, I don't even have to think about it. So at the end of it, I just, that same drive, that same ambition, always been like that. My daddy was a hustler. He owned a moving company for 17 years. Yeah.
Owned the company.
Owned the company for 17 years.
What are your feelings on the importance of ownership? Because a lot of the time we're like, oh, we need to own real estate, which we do. But talk about, because we've talked about this, talk about your feelings on business ownership in our community.
What our community with business ownership is, we're about our mindset that the chain need to be broken within 7 generations is always about now. It still hasn't been broken yet. The difference between us, Asians, Russians, Hispanics, excuse me if it's Hispanic or is it Latino community, they teach their family and train their family for 7 generations. Not just get money now, but be able to have your grandkids' kids set up. So we sitting there, we go to these Asian restaurants, we go to these Mexican restaurants, and we see a young boy, a young girl at the register with a calculator next to them. And they ringing you up, right? They teaching them how to run that business when they have age. No, it may not be that something you want to do or be involved in, but you're going to know how to run this business. We setting you up for life.
Yes.
For
you
life.
Got them options.
Yeah, you have that option. Instead of paying $10,000 and going buying a fucking Maserati or buying a BMW, why am I going to buy? I live in an apartment.
Right.
This car works just fine. So
does
right. So at the end of the day, it's the mindset we got to break. We always want to be seen.
Right.
We always want to be seen. We got to change that. We got to start investing back in our community. Invest. Why? Take the loss. Oh, I can't live with them. I got to do my own thing. It's just like with food. For example, if I'm sitting in break room, I walk in there, the group of Africans sitting together, they eating together, right? The group of Hispanics is eating together. Excuse me again if I Latino community, however you guys like it. Group of whites are eating together, right? One bought the corn, one bought the beans, one bought the beef. They ate the same meal 3 times that day, right? They spent $30. Me, I want Taco Bell. They want McDonald's. They want In-N-Out Burger. You spend $100 to eat once, they spend $30 to eat 3 times. That's the same mindset with life.
Right. Absolutely.
It's not always about what you want, it's where you want to get to.
Absolutely. Where you want to get to, taking the steps and sacrificing to get there, and doing it one thing at a time. It's not always a rush. Who are you in competition with? Yourself?
They be in competition with their own people, their own family.
And we need to not. And that's why I love this platform and like you said, the people that you surround yourself with, because people that are like-minded, they feed that in you, right. And you can, it's reciprocated naturally, because they want you to win, because they know when you win, they win. And they want themselves to win because they know when they win. And
this Asian man that's running the business that's 45 years old knows he's going to have to retire someday. And he's setting his kids or his grandkids up to be able to win, to be able to take care of them eventually. He know he can't just keep doing this forever. He going to give his family and grandkids the tools to keep on going.
Exactly.
It's an option. Give us options instead of us as a community taking them away.
Exactly. I love your drive and your fire.
I'm
Breathe,
sorry.
baby.
I get
yeah. Don't be sorry, because I get it. I get it.
I just
will be standing in the middle of the street, worked up together, talking about this very thing.
I'm sorry. It's making me upset right now, because I hate the fact that our community it's so driven on just looks and fashion and shit like that, man. It fucks me up. Excuse my language, because I want us to be great.
Yeah. But let's look at this also. It's not all of our community, because you and I and others who are supporting
our people, man.
And we have it. And there's a lot of us that are using it. There's a lot of us that are using it. So you are valued and appreciated, and I am grateful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I am so grateful. Water is delicious. I can't wait to buy your hot sauce, because I like spicy food and flavors.
I'm hot.
You look sweaty. You got to fan out.
I believe in our people, man. It upsets me. I'm just passionate because our people are great. Like I said, I'm gonna say it once again. I'm sorry, and I apologize to the other races out there, but everybody wants to be like us. Everybody. You can pick a child out in Iceland right now, and one kid out of a family of 6. Somebody got some rap music on. Somebody got some hip hop influence in their family. And, you know what I'm saying? Within our black community, the way we dress, the way we talk, the way we look, the way our beautiful black sisters walk, the way they do their hair, everything. That's another subject for another day. Far as that, but you get what I'm saying.
That's another topic. No, but this is why these are all factors in why we do what we do, and why we continue to grow, and why the refusal to give up on ourselves individually, it bleeds over into our refusal to give up on on each other. This is why buying from each other, and even knowing that each other exists, being able to share our products and our brands and our services and network with each other. Because even if it's not something like, even if someone can't just buy a 12-pack of water from you, knowing that you have it and being able to share your information with someone that might, that's beneficial. This is all marketing for us, for our community, for ourselves, to build something and to continue to build opportunity. Why is somebody hitting your line? It looks like it kicked us out. Y'all still there? What a passionate conversation. And hello to everybody who was tuning in. I saw you guys coming. We were in the thick of the discussion. I see. I don't know what happened with Larry. Well, everyone, we might get back before it's time for him to go, and we might not. Either way, follow Larry Brooks at the Waterboy 510. You can get Aquafresh water from him, pick up or drop off. Probably, I think he did get a call. Pick up or drop off. Aquafresh water is probably backwards. I know he was. I was too, because it's time. This is exactly what Where They At Wednesday is for, to let us know who we are and where we are, where to find us, where to get our goods and services from each other. I mean, this is Bay Area, Black owned. Small business is the heart of the economy. So in order to keep our economy going, we got to know where we at. So where they at? You can find Larry again at the Waterboy 510 on Instagram. His other contact information is there. Email address, phone number, if you know him personally. I know he and I have talked about, there he goes. He and I have talked about him providing the water for events, especially since it's getting warmer out. And once they open up outside, I think you're there. Let me see. Boop, boop. Yes, it is, Keita.
I guess my phone shut off. I didn't realize how mad I was getting.
Simmer down, brother. Simmer down.
Right. Relax.
So we have a question here. Is the water alkaline?
No, it's not. It's purified.
Okay, purified. But if you want to make it more alkaline, Keita, you can always use key limes. Simple.
Yep.
There's that.
Right.
But it's good for you either way. Lemon, key limes. I put oregano oil in mine and heat it up. I mean, fresh ginger, whatever. Man.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite, fresh ginger.
Yeah, fresh ginger is my stuff. I love the freshness. One of my favorite infused water combinations is mint, raspberry, and lemon. There you guys go. You're welcome. Enjoy that recipe for yourselves. So I was just sharing with them also, Larry, that you mentioned to me that I know outside is kind of still closed right now, but you are also available to cater water for events. I'll say it that way.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you guys are having some outside events, y'all need some bottled water for your function, Aquafresh, right here in the Bay Area.
And the same passion, I put the same passion that I put in one bottle, I put in 300. I sanitize every bottle. And I each ounce of my water, each one, and every little bit of water to every liter, I purify it myself by hand. I'm talking love, sweat, everything, right? Because I want people to every person to enjoy that good crisp taste.
So now you guys know that not only are you drinking Aquafresh water, but when you drink Aquafresh water, you're drinking passion and love.
My water.
I might be selling something else. I don't know. I'll keep you posted. Yes. Sorry, it's getting rough out here. They shut down the salons. I'm going crazy.
Yeah, I wish I would lift this kufi up. I wish I would.
But you know what? Like I said before, I'm proud of you. I'm happy to have your product available to us. I am really excited about this HellaHot. I already know.
It's going to definitely, and it's not going to be one of those ones that's overwhelming. You know, if you put hot sauce on your food and you be like,
yeah,
I can't even taste the food. No. I want you to still enjoy the taste of your food and still get the spiciness of hot sauce. Whether you want to just dip it or actually put it on there. And I'm going to have some display. The first thing I'm going to actually make with the hot sauce is some of my cauliflower tacos. Well, they don't know.
Because you're vegan, yeah. But that works because you know what? A lot of people are more health conscious. We have been becoming more health conscious, even in our community over the past handful of years. And one of the toughest things is that people have to learn either how to switch up the recipes that they already use or break out of the habits of some of the things that they're used to eating. So I think that would be awesome. Yeah, you know that spicy is our language, Keita. Eating jars of hot jalapenos for lunch in the 6th grade and stuff, getting in trouble.
Just horrible, man.
But maybe that's something that would also be a good marketing thing for you when you get the HellaHot, because you are vegan and you do like delicious food. Maybe share a recipe or two here and there.
Yeah,
I'm with it. I would tune in. I'm for sure go tune in. I like delicious. Okay. Well, Larry, I appreciate you again. You all follow him at the Waterboy510 on Instagram. All his contact information is there. Pickup or delivery for the Aquafresh water, and then HellaHot hot sauce is coming out next month, right?
Next month, yeah, top of June.
Next month. Oh, I'm salivating thinking about it. I know you got to go to work. I appreciate you taking this time, so we know where you at on this Where They At Wednesday.
Right. The camera crew's out here. They trying to sneak and interview me.
Not gonna happen.
I need my job. Right.
But we got the exclusive right here, y'all. I'm gonna make a theme song. Right. That's gonna be fun. I'm working on it. Wait a minute, see, what type of peppers does the hot sauce have? Girl, we're going to talk about that when it comes out. We're going to do a whole nother Where They At Wednesday. Stop trying to get the scoop before the scoop is stupid. Yeah, follow the Waterboy510. You'll get all the tea.
Right. All of it.
All of it. Well, you have a fantastic shift on your other job. Again, I appreciate you, Larry.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk again soon.
All
bye.
Right, thank you.
You too, sweetie.
Appreciate it.
All right, everyone. So now you know where to find some water from somebody that you know cares about you and your body and your family and community. Aquafresh water. You can get 32 ounces. You can get the 16-ounce bottles. He puts his love into it, and it's available for you. I've already purchased some. You see I'm drinking it. I love it. This is my new favorite water, and y'all that know me know I don't volunteer lies. So there's that. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Love you so much. Bye.